Hello, and welcome to Chabot News for February 12th, 2020. My name is Mario, and in today's news, we'll be covering recycling. In entertainment news, Alicia will talk about Rihanna and the All-Star halftime show. In sports, Eric will talk about the All-Star game and the scary NASCAR crash. In our top 5, Jameer will tell us the top 5 countdown on best-selling video games. All that and more coming up on Chabot News. In today's national news, many plastic items that Americans put in the recycling bin aren't being recycled at all. There is a strong recycling market for bottles and jugs labeled number 1 or number 2, such as plastic water bottles and milk containers. Sadly, that is not the case for many plastics labeled number 3 through 7, which fall into the category dubbed mixed plastics. While often marketed by brands as recyclable, these plastics are hard for recyclers to repurpose and are often landfilled, causing confusion for the consumer. Mixed plastics often have a negative value. In other words, they cost money to get rid of them. Additionally, fewer than 5% of these products get reprocessed into new products. In other national news, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos will commit to donating $10 billion to join the fight against climate change. Bezos states that, quote, "Climate change is the biggest threat in our planet. I want to work along others both to amplify known ways to explore new ways of fighting the devastating impacts of climate change on this planet we all share." End quote. Amazon has faced controversies with environmental issues in the past. Many claim major tech companies are too slow to fight climate change. Now, Alicia will bring us on the latest on entertainment news.
Thank you, Mario. In today's entertainment news, after Rihanna's failed to make good on her promise for new music in 2019, her fans are losing hope for a follow-up to the singer's Grammy-nominated album, Anti. With the booming fashion and cosmetic empire at her fingertips, it seems Rihanna's focus has shifted away from music all for good. Until now, Rihanna took to Instagram with a photo confirming that she is back in the studio and collaborating with Pharrell. Between being in the studio and launching her latest Fendi collection during New York's Fashion Week, Miss Fenty has her hands full. Congratulations on all the success, Rihanna. We're looking forward to the new album. In other entertainment news, Jennifer Hudson performed a special tribute at Sunday's NBA All-Star Game to Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others killed in a helicopter crash last month. The Grammy Award-winning singer opened the night before the players' introductions with the tribute. The All-Star Game took place in Chicago, and celebrity natives of the city participated in the scheduled entertainment for the night. Before the whole All-Star Game introductions, rapper and actor Common welcomed fans with the narrative about what basketball means to his hometown. Prior to the tip-off, Chicago native and 10-time Grammy winner singer Shaka Khan sang the national anthem. And at halftime, Chance the Rapper, who was from Chicago, took to the stage with fellow Grammy-winning artists Lil Wayne and DJ Khaled, as well as Migos rapper Quavo. The star-studded All-Star Game will go down in history. That's all for entertainment. Back to you, Mario.
On February 9th, a shooting occurred at the home in the 100 block of Medford Avenue in Hayward. The shooting was reported in local police around 10:30 p.m. that night. The incident reportedly was over an argument in the household and eventually led to a struggle over a firearm. The suspect took out the firearm during the argument and shot the victim, but eventually, the victim also got a hold of the firearm and shot the suspect. It is unclear at this time what exactly the argument was over. Both the victim and suspect were shot and both sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Over the weekend, a new boba place in Castro Valley, California has opened named Ti Amo. They have a variety of drinks to mochi donuts. They're open Mondays from Fridays from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. and on weekends from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now to our reporter, Jameer, to find out if pineapple belongs on pizza.
Yes, most definitely. They belong on pizza because it's a nice contrast between the savory cheese and marinara sauce. You know, when you have that, when you bite into a piece of pizza and the juice of the pineapple flows into your mouth, it's amazing. You can't experience that with any other topping. Mushroom? No. Pineapple? Yeah.
No, pineapples don't belong on pizza because fruits on the pizza is disgusting. And I tried it before and I never ate it again.
Of course they belong on pizza. Dude, sweet and savory, it's good. It's hella good. If you don't like pineapples on pizza, your taste buds suck, dude. Like, that's all I gotta say.
Yes, they do. It just works too well, you know? The pineapple, the juiciness of pineapple, and then like kind of like the saltiness of the cheese. Salty, sweet, nice mixture. If you don't think they belong on pizza, you're obviously wrong. It's just one of those things that work for some reason, and you just don't question it.
A man in his 20s was rescued on Sunday afternoon after falling 30 feet down a cliff in the Golden Gate National Recreational Area, MARIN Headlands. Calls came in about 2:55 p.m. regarding the man's fall. The man was hiking alone, said Battalion Chef Scott Barnes of the Mill Valley Fire Department. Bringing the man back up the trail was problematic, Barnes said. The man in his 20s, whose name was not available, was flown into the John Muir Medical Center in Walnut Creek for treatment of serious injuries. The suspect has been found for the murder of an 11-year-old and 14-year-old in Union City. On November 23rd, 11-year-old Kevin Hernandez drove his mom's van to a parking lot of Cyril's Elementary. Hernandez was accompanied by 14-year-old Sean Withington. Union City Police Chief Jared Renetti said the suspect entered the parking lot, pulled near Sean and Kevin, and opened fire, gunning down both Sean and Kevin. The suspect has been identified as 18-year-old Jason Cornero of Castro Valley and 17-year-old juvenile from Hayward. There is still no official motive on why the suspect opened fire on the 14-year-old and 11-year-old boy. In Chabot news, the campus has a new voter mail-in box on the ground. With the 2020 election around the corner, Chabot College is putting their best foot forward, getting the college ready for the future and allowing students to have a vote. Even campus clubs like Ujima are providing voter registration tables at all Chabot Black History Month events on or before February 18th. The voter registration deadline is always 15 days before an election. Voters who register on the 29th day before an election will not receive a sample ballot or other election information by mail. Use the mail-in box, it will save you time and a stamp.
Hello, my name is Steve Montoya. I'm here live in the 2300 building, specifically here in the student lounge, or as the students refer to it, as the balcony. We are here to show everyone, especially freshmen, that if you're interested in anime, games, or anything revolving around those areas, you should come over to the balcony. Many students here bring their own video game consoles and TVs. However, if that doesn't really fit your style, the balcony also offers many desks and couches so that you can take a quick nap or relaxing way to help you do your homework. If the library doesn't fit your preferences, back to you at the studio.
In other Chabot news, is that time again. Apply by March 2nd if you want your financial aid. Deadlines are near, and college is here to help. Visit the 700 building if you need any questions or need help with any forms. Don't lollygag. The sooner you start, the better you will be in the long run. Now to Eric with the latest sports news.
Thank you, Mario. In today's sports news, on Sunday, February 16th, Team LeBron finished off the annual All-Star game with a score of 157 to 155. The fourth quarter of the game was extremely tense, with many controversial calls and arguing with referees. This was also the first year that the All-Star MVP award was renamed to the Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP award. In the end, Anthony Davis scored a free throw to secure the game, and Kawhi Leonard took home the first Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP award. Veteran NASCAR driver Ryan Newman was hospitalized on Monday during the final lap of the Daytona 500. Newman was immediately transferred to the Halifax Medical Center. Anxious fans waited roughly 2 hours for an update about the driver. Thankfully, Ryan Newman was alert and walking in the Halifax Medical Center. Safety has come a long way in this sport, four-time NASCAR champion Jeff Gordon said after Newman was taken to the hospital. But sometimes we are reminded that this is a very dangerous sport. And back to you, Mario.
For our good news today, we would like to say February 17th, 2020 was a random act of kindness day. A way you could partake on any day is by saying I love you to the people who mean a lot to you, or by saying thank you, giving out some compliments, or just go out and make someone smile. That's all for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us online at youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.